Cybercrime is continuing to surge in Australia, and for these cyber criminals, ransomware is the most popular weapon of choice. Right here, I've got the Australian Cybersecurity Centre Annual Threat Report from 2022. It says here that it responded to 135 cybersecurity incidents relating to ransomware, and that's over a 75% increase compared to their report from 2019-2020. To support Australians, the ACSC provides technical advice and guidance through the website cyber.gov.au. But many businesses are also turning to cybersecurity professionals for help. One of those companies is the data management and backup company Rubrik. Their workshop Save the Data started originally for their internal colleagues at their head office in the US.
The reason that we put Save the Data together is that we typically see that there's not a deep understanding of what happens during a ransomware attack. How do we get our sales folks to understand what happens to a company when they're hit by ransomware? But understanding it gives you knowledge about how to protect against it.
We welcome you to a Save the Data exercise.
It's now branched out to their global locations, including here in Australia. In partnership with Sekuro, Rubrik is holding events around the country to showcase their expertise in protecting and managing a ransomware scenario.
I don't think the public is quite aware on how serious this is and how much it actually impacts organisations in Australia or worldwide. It's a really important thing that people need to understand. Just really need to be conscious of cybersecurity hygiene and awareness.
The workshop is a fully immersive experience where participants are given a scenario of a fictional retail company called Keller. In the middle of the night, the business suddenly receives a ransom note demanding $1 million to unencrypt their data. In small groups, attendees are assigned different roles of the company, really demonstrating how many departments in the business would be involved.
And it can really affect someone personally. It's not something that one department, an IT administrator needs to feel. This goes all the way up to the board. So whether you're a board director, a CEO, a CIO, or a systems administrator, this hits everyone, and everyone's involved in these sorts of events. Anyone, some initial observations from what they saw there?
As the scenario develops, Rubrik and Securo's experts share their insights on how to handle the situation, including best practices for data backup, recovery, and interaction with the criminals. As the workshop comes to a close, attendees leave with a greater understanding of the potential impact of ransomware attacks and how to protect against them.
There's a few beads of sweat. It was pretty intense, as I was the CIO in our group. Very insightful around how it can spread rapidly and be very damaging to companies with a financial perspective, brand, and just uncertainty at a difficult time.
Just of note, my colleague came with me, and she's from the legal department. We work very closely together. So you've got IT, legal risk and compliance. You've got board members that might get involved. You've got senior managers that might get involved. So it's always people, technology, but also process as well. So that was a key takeaway from the event.
With cyber threats becoming more advanced and sophisticated, workshops like these really are becoming critical in helping individuals and organisations protect their data, and in turn, protect their business. Laura Hawkins, MySecurityTV, Sydney.